Hello and good day. So I'm coming today with another story, another wild story. So I'm working with this young lady, and she's opened doors for demonic spirits to attach to her because she was working with Orishas. So if you're not familiar what a Orisha is, to give you an example, like Orisha is Oshun. So this is somebody you hear Beyonce working with a lot. So what they will do is they will give offerings to these Greek gods and these Greek goddesses. So you offer something because you wanted something back in return. So doing this is witchcraft. This is demonic. I tell people to stay away from this, but a lot of people are into working with these Orishas, and this can open doors for demonic spirits to attach to you. I've had cases where the Orisha has actually attached to the person as well. Now, anyway, so she was doing this. This was witchcraft. She started to notice that she was getting bit all over her body, so she didn't know what it was. The bites were getting so extreme. She could feel it in her private area, in her head, in her eyes, in her mouth. I mean, it was getting very bad. So she discovered that she had mites in her home. So she couldn't figure out how these mites came in. So if you don't know what mites are, I will compare them to like fleas on a dog. So they're very small, and normally you can find mites on birds. So this is what she was dealing with. So she was noticing when she bought like different things, like a medicated shampoo to use to try to kill these things, it made it worse. And she said she could feel all this crawling in her scalp and all over her skin. So she would stay up all night crying and screaming, couldn't get any sleep. When she lied in her bed or on her sofa, it got worse. So again, this is what demons do. When you try to get comfortable, when it's late at night, those are the times they will amp things up to make it to make you a lot more miserable. So that's what she was dealing with. So I told her that I would pray for her so we could stop this. So as I set the prayer up the day before, I noticed that my ankle started to itch. So I pulled my sock down and I looked, and I had a bunch of bites all over my ankles coming up my leg. Now, my bite marks were identical to what she had, so I know that these demons were trying to attack me because they knew that I would start praying for her. So the next day came and I prayed for her, and after praying for her, I said, okay, we'll wait a day and we'll see what happens. So after I prayed the next day, she said it kind of calmed down, but it's still happening, so they were still there. So I went back to Yeshua to see what I could do to help her so we could stop this. So he told me to pray to remove the infestation, and also to pray to destroy the mites. Now, she didn't understand how these was getting in her home. People that have demons attached to them, when they're dealing with infestations, it could be rats, mice, spiders, roaches, in her case mites, and then people never understand how they're getting in the home, but they come in through portals. So this is how they were coming in, through a portal. Portal is just an open door spiritually. Some people can see them, most people can't. So this is how they were coming in. So I started to pray for her, and when I was praying for her, I prayed to close all the portals in her home. So I called in Archangel Michael. This angel closes portals in the home. So I called this angel and asked him to close this portal. And then I also prayed for every mite that was in her home to fall over and die now in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. So that was one of the things that I prayed for. I prayed for every mite that she had in her home to be destroyed and to fall over and die with the touch of Yeshua and with the touch of Yeshua's power. As soon as I said that, I heard her, and she started to make a lot of noise, and it was almost like she was dropping her phone. So I was trying to figure out what was going on. And she said, "You're not going to believe this." I said, "What happened?" She said, "A mite just came from out of the ceiling." Now, notice I said out of the ceiling. The mite wasn't attached to the ceiling, but it came through the ceiling because it came through the portal, and it hit the ground. When it hit the ground, it was a little blood spot on her baseboard. So when she went to go take something to move it, it exploded, and blood flew on her floor, and some more blood flew on the wall. So she stood up to get her to adjust her camera and come back down, and the mite just vanished. So again, this is spiritual, this is supernatural. I see this sort of thing all the time. A lot of people have a hard time wrapping their heads around this and how could this happen. But this is a supernatural realm, and this is what these demons do. So I'm no longer being affected by it, and everything has calmed down with her as well. And from that prayer, it has destroyed these mites. So she's fine now. So if you're dealing with this infestation again, this is more than likely a portal that's open, and this is what allowing this infestation in your home. And you would definitely need deliverance from this, and somebody that's strong enough to pray to remove this stuff from your home. Now, I will be having a book signing on June the 22nd. I will be releasing my new book. It's a lot of good information in it. If you are interested in coming to that book signing, the email address is thewokeprophet@gmail.com, and I'll also have it on this video. You can reach out for more information. Have a great day.